Still doors open, I walk in alone. It's the only church where I feel at home. Chalk on my palms like a preacher's hands. Every rep a sermon nobody understands. 6 a.m. the city's still asleep. I'm the only light on this whole damn street. Mirror don't lie, it just shows the war. Every scar a lesson, every ache a score. They said I'd fold, said I'd fade too fast. I'm still standing on the bones of my past. Concrete chapel, iron in my hands. Building something no one understands. Bar on my back, I don't feel the weight. Every single rep is a step past hate. Concrete chapel, echoes when I breathe. It's the only place that don't ever leave me. Started with a body I didn't recognize. Ended every workout looking dead in the eyes. Now the plates keep stacking like the years I lost. Every ounce of doubt got erased at what cost. Sweat is holy water dripping on my chin. It's the only ritual gonna let me win. No applause, no crowd, just a rack and me. Building a cathedral out of what could've broke me. Concrete chapel, iron in my hands. Building something no one understands. Bar on my back, I don't feel the weight. Every single rep is a step past hate. Concrete chapel, echoes when I breathe. It's the only place that don't ever leave me. Used to pray for strength, now I forge my own. Every heavy night made me solid stone. No days I skip, no excuse I keep. It's the only faith that I get to keep. Steel doors closing, I walk out reborn. Concrete chapel, where the weak get torn. Nobody's watching, street lights turn to gold. It's the hour where the hungry take control. World's asleep, but the pack don't rest. Moon still up when I put it to the test. Cold air burning every breath I take. Building something they can never fake. No permission, no committee, no debate, just me and the iron and the hunger I can't shake. Others dreaming I'm already 3 miles gone. Silent footsteps, this the hour I belong. It's the wolf hour, running while they sleep. Nobody sees the hunger that I keep. It's the wolf hour, hunting for the prize, while the world stays closed behind their eyes. It's the wolf hour. And down on the street, every empty block becomes my heartbeat. They don't see the mileage, only see the flex. Don't know the mornings, only see what's next. Every rep before the sun's a secret debt. Playing it in silence, nothing left to bet. I don't chase the crowd, I chase what's ahead. Sharpening the hunger till the doubt is dead. It's the discipline that nobody applauds. Just the empty streets and no way to the cause. It's the wolf hour, running while they sleep. Nobody sees the hunger that I keep. It's the wolf hour, hunting for the prize, while the world stays closed behind their eyes. It's the wolf hour. And now on the street, every empty block becomes my heartbeat. Let the city sleep, let the doubters rest. I'll be 3 steps ahead before the test. Some chase the light, I chase the dark instead. This the hour that builds what's in my head. Sun comes up, I'm already Every rep's a dollar in the bank, I'm building. No shortcuts, no loans, just discipline. I'm feeling. Wallet's empty, but my wheel is paid in full. Trading comfort for the strength I pull. Interest stacking every time I grind. Compound gains, got money you never find. No credit card for the body that I want. Every set's a payment, every skip's a debt I don't. I'm investing in the currency they can't print. Sweat's the only capital, every drop's a hint. I ain't currency, paying with my pain. Every rep is a dollar in the game. I ain't currency, richer every day. Can't buy this fortune, gotta grind it on my way. I ain't currency, banking on the grind, building up a wealth that lives inside my mind. They spend on shortcuts, I spend on the real. Every ounce of doubt is a debt I don't feel. Balance sheet is written in the calluses I keep. Assets in my shoulders, liabilities asleep. No refunds when you skip, no returns on the week. Every drop of sweat is the currency I speak. Watch the portfolio of muscle start to grow, while the broke keep talking about the things they don't know. I ain't currency, paying with my pain. Every rep is a dollar in the game. I ain't currency, richer every day. Can't buy this fortune, gotta grind it on my way. I ain't currency, banking on the grind, building up a wealth that lives inside my mind. No inheritance, I built it brick by brick. Every dollar earned from a rep I didn't skip. This the only wealth that nobody can steal. I ain't in the bank and the interest is real. Cash out the doubt, I'm investing in the wool. I ain't currency, always asking for more. Wrote out the plans nobody else could read. Building something only my hands could conceive. Foundation poured in mornings nobody sees. Steel in my spine where the weak one flees. Every blueprint drawn in chalk and sweat. Measuring the man I haven't built yet. No shortcuts in the frame, no rushing the cure. Every floor I add makes the structure short. They see the skyline, I see the scaffolding. Every rep's a beam that keeps the whole thing standing. This the blueprint, drawn in blood and steel. Building something that the eyes can't feel. It's the blueprint no one else can trace. Constructing the version of me they can't replace. It's the blueprint, laid out brick by brick, turning every weakness to a structure that's thick. Architects don't quit when the storm rolls through. Reinforce the frame with everything I do. Every crack's a lesson in the walls I raise. Building something permanent through the hardest days. No inspection needed, I already know. This is the strongest structure that I'll ever grow. Cranes and cables couldn't lift the weight I bring. Every single rap's another steel beam. Beam, 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 beam. This the blueprint, drawn in blood and steel. Building something that the eyes can't feel. This the blueprint no one else can trace. Constructing a version of me they can't replace. This the blueprint, laid out brick by brick, turning every weakness to a structure that's thick. No demolition, it's the one that's built to last. Every floor's a chapter buried in the past. They can copy the drawing, but they can't copy the frame. This the only blueprint that carries my name. Skyline finished, standing tall and free. It's the blueprint of the man I'm meant to be. in the chaos, calm before the fight. Everybody's loud, I just breathe and bite. Storm is in my chest, but my face don't show. Silent detonation, only I would know. They mistake the calm for a man who's tame. Wrong, I'm just a sinner where they light the flame. Thunder in my muscles, lightning in my mind. Patience is a weapon that the loud can't find. While they're screaming hype, I'm already gone. I hear the storm is where I carry on. I hear the storm, quiet and prepared. While the noise around me, I don't feel scared. I hear the storm, calm in the fight. Building on my power in the dead of night. I hear the storm, silence is the key. Everybody's loud, but the calm is winning me. Winds pick up, but I don't move an inch. Every ounce of pressure, just another inch. They want the noise, I give them the result. Silent preparation, brutal in the cold. Of the ones who train when nobody's around, building all the thunder with an even sound. No height needed, the work will speak alone. I hear the storm is a language of its own. I hear the storm, quiet and prepared. While the noise around me, I don't feel scared. I hear the storm, calm in the fight. Building on my power in the dead of night. I hear the storm, silence is the key. Everybody's loud, but the calm is winning me. Let the sky get dark, let the pressure rise. I've been in the calm before I recognize. This the only weather that I understand. Building on my power with a steady hand. Storm is passing, but I stayed the same. Eye of the storm, still calling out my name. Scoreboard ended, but the season's on my mind. Every single rep is a record I define. Woo! Yeah, 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 yeah. Scoreboard empty, but the season's on my mind. Every single rep is a record I define. Woo! No opponent show, but I'm still keeping score. Beating who I was the day before. Every sense a quarter, every breath's a play. Building up a record that don't fade away. Undefeated in about the crowd that cheers. It's a quiet grind through all the hardest years. Nobody drafted me, I made my own team. Chasing down a record that's bigger than a dream. Unbeaten season, running up the score. Every single day I'm beating who I was before. Unbeaten season, no one in the way, just me and the record that I break today. Unbeaten season, building my own league. Every single rep, another win I keep. Trophy case is empty, but the discipline is full. Every muscle building like a championship pole. No fans in the stands, but the win is still the win. Beating every excuse before it can begin. Season never ends when the hunger's just alive. Every single morning is another game to drive. They chase the highlight, I chase the everyday. Done beating in the moments that nobody replays. Unbeaten season, running up the score. Every single day I'm beating who I was before. Unbeaten season, no one in the way, just me and the record that I break today. Unbeaten season, building my own league. Every single rep, another win I keep. No final never ends. Every rep's a rival that my discipline defends. Championship is in the ring, it's a way of life. Unbeaten season built through every single fight. Scoreboard still empty, but I know the truth. Unbeaten season, undefeated proof. Feel the ghost of who I used to be. Every rep I'm burying their memory. Used to carry weight that wasn't on the bar. Every doubt a shadow following I fall. Now I lift the iron where the ghost once stood, turning all the pain into something good. Every plate I stack is a piece of in my shed, building up the living, burying the dead. He don't harm me now, he just watches from the wall. Ghost weight lighter every time I stand up tall. Ghost weight, I'm lifting off the past. Every single rep making the shadow for the last. Ghost weight, haunting me no more, turning every memory into a closing door. Some nights the ghost still whispers in my ear, says I'll never make these sets to disappear. I load the bar with everything he said, turn his doubt to muscle, turn his fear to lead. Every rep's an exorcism, every set's a prayer. Bury me in the version that can never care. It gets smaller every morning that I rise. Ghost weight fading underneath these open skies. Rest in peace to the man who couldn't stand. Every rep I take is written by my hand. No more heartache when the sun comes through. Ghost weight buried under everything I do. Empty now, the ghost has said goodbye. Ghost weight gone beneath this open sky. Something shifting underneath the calm. Fault line breaking and I feel no harm. Yeah, pressure building underneath the skin. Tectonic patience finally caving in. Every rep's a tremor, every set's a quake. Breaking every version, I don't wanna keep a fake. Ground was steady till I changed the frame. Fault line running underneath my name. They don't feel it coming till the whole thing shifts. Building up an earthquake out of all my gifts. Fault line breaking, feel the ground give way. Building something bigger every single day. Fault line breaking, tremors in my chest, turning all the pressure to my personal best. Fault line breaking, watch the whole world fall. Rising from the rubble, taller than it all. Something's gotta break before they can rebuild. Every crack's a canyon that my strength is filled. No apology for the ground I shook. Every doubt they had, I closed the book. Aftershock is coming every time I train. Building something solid out of all the strain. Seismic in the silence, nobody sees a star. Fault line running deeper than an ordinary heart. Fault line breaking, feel the ground give way. Building something bigger every single day. Fault line breaking, tremors in my chest, to my personal best. Line breaking, watch the whole world fall. Rising from the rubble, taller than it all. Let the old ground crumble, let the dust decide. I've been the quiet pressure they can never hide. Something had to break before I could stand tall. Fault line running under everything through it all. Ground is settled, new world's taking place. Fault line quiet, but you feel it if you trace. Shedding what I was like a snake in spring. Second skin is a different kind of thing. Old skin cracking every time I move. Building something harder, something I gotta prove. Not the same shape that I used to wear. Every rep is a layer nobody could compare. Molding slow, but the change is always real. Second skin is the only thing I feel. They remember who I was, but that man is gone. Building something tougher every single dawn. Second skin, I'm shedding all the doubt. Every single rep, turning who I was inside out. Second skin, harder than before. Building up an armor that they never seen before. Second skin, growing every day, turning every struggle to a stronger kind of clay. Feel it tighten every time I train. Second skin, don't crack under the strain. Every scar's a pattern in the surface that I keep. Building something sturdy while the old one's fast asleep. Not a costume, it's the only shape that's true. Second skin remembers everything I've been through. Watch me shedding weakness like an old and broken shell. Second skin remembers and it wears it well. Second skin, I'm shedding all the doubt. Every single rep, turning who I was inside out. Second skin, harder than before. Building up an armor that they never seen before. Second skin, growing every day, turning every struggle to a stronger kind of clay. Yeah, old skin's on the ground, I don't look back at all. Second skin is thicker every time I stand tall. No more molten needed, this the final form. Second skin was built to weather every storm. New skin settled, tougher than the last. Second skin remembers everything I passed. Clock is always ticking, nothing's really mine. Every single rep is borrowed from the time. Ain't promised tomorrow, so I move today. Every sense a sentence that I gotta say. No snooze on the clock when the hourglass runs thin. Every heavy breath is a battle that I win. Borrow time, don't wait for the ones who stall. Every single morning I answer to the call. They save it for later, I spend it now instead. Borrow time is louder than the voice inside my head. Borrow time, and I ain't wasting none. Every single rep before the falling sun. Borrow time, running out the clock, building on my legacy before the hourglass stops. Borrow time, I move like it's my last. Every single moment, building on the past. Nobody's guaranteed another sunrise here, so I train like every rep could be my final year. No excuses worth the minutes that I lose. Borrow time, don't choose. Every drop of sweat is a deposit that I make, paying back the hours that I refuse to fake. Clock keeps moving whether I decide to run. Borrowed time is why I never save it for someone. Borrowed time, and I ain't wasting none. Every single rep before the falling sun. Borrowed time, running out the clock, building on my legacy before the hourglass stops. Borrowed time, I move like it's my last. Every single moment, building on the past. No refunds on the seconds that I let go by. Borrowed time is the reason that I never ask why. Every single rep is a payment on the debt. Borrowed time is the only thing I'll never forget. Sun goes down, but I already gave it all. Borrowed time, and I answered every call. No crown but the calluses on my head. Concrete throne is the only place I stand. Kingdom built from iron, not from gold. Every rep's a subject that I learned to hold. No royal blood, just the sweat that paid the price. Building up an empire out of self-sacrifice. They don't hand you power, you gotta take the weight. Every single set is another piece of steak. Concrete floor becomes the only throne I need. No servants, but the discipline that plants the seed. Concrete throne, and I'm ruling on my own. Every single rep is a brick I've thrown. Concrete throne, no crown upon my head, building up a kingdom out of everything I said. Concrete throne, standing in the gym alone. This the only palace that I'll ever call my home. No inheritance, I built the whole domain. Every drop of sweat became a piece of my terrain. They can keep the title, I keep the throne room floor. Every single rep is a war I'm fighting for. No advisors needed, just a mirror and the bar. Building up a legacy from where the broken are. Kingdom don't need subjects when the will is this strong. Concrete throne is where I've always belonged. Concrete throne, and I'm ruling on my own. Every single rep is a brick I've thrown. Concrete throne, no crown upon my head, building up a kingdom out of everything I said. Concrete throne, standing in the gym alone. It's the only palace that I'll ever call my home. Let them keep the jewels, I'll keep the calloused hand. Concrete throne is the only kingdom that I plan. No coronation needed, self-made from the start. Concrete throne is a kingdom built on heart. Gym lights dimming, kingdom standing tall. Concrete throne, and I answer to it all. Started rusted, corroded, falling apart. Rust of rebirth is the only kind of art. Metal was corroding underneath the skin. Every joint was creaking where the weak could bend. everything I lost. Every rep's a hammer paying down the cost. Rust don't stand a chance against the heat I bring. Every single set is a different kind of ring. Watch the old decay turn into something bright. Rust a rebirth happening in broad daylight. Rust a rebirth, watch the metal shine. Every single rep is a force that redefines. Rust a rebirth, burning off the old, building something stronger out of everything I hold. Rust a rebirth, tempered in the fire, turning all the damage into what I now require. Used to feel corroded, weak in every frame. Now the heat of discipline is burning off the shame. Every hammer strike is a version shedding skin. Rust to rebirth is the only place I've been. No blacksmith needed, I forge it on my own. Every rep's a fire turning all my rust to bone. Steel don't rust when the discipline stays hot. Rust to rebirth and I'm forgetting what I'm not. Rust to rebirth, watch the metal shine. Every single rep is a force that redefines. Rust to rebirth, burning off the old, building something stronger out of everything I hold. Rust to rebirth, tempered in the fire, turning all the damage into what I now require. Let the old rust flake off like it never mattered. Rust to rebirth, every broken piece unshattered. Fire don't discriminate, it just refines the ore. Rust to rebirth, and I'm stronger than before. Steel is polished, shining in the light. Rust to rebirth, forged out of the fight. No army, no council, just the will I keep. Empire of one, and I don't do it cheap. Building borders out of everything I choose. No allies needed, nothing left to lose. Every rep's a territory I defend. No treaty signed, no compromise to bend. Solo on the frontier where the weak retreat. Empire of one is never obsolete. They need a crowd to keep the fire alive. I'm the only citizen that still I thrive. Empire of one, ruling by myself, building up a kingdom with nobody else. Empire of one, no borrowed hands, just me and the discipline that makes the stand. Empire of one, solo on the throne, building something massive, standing on my own. No parliament to slow the plans I make. Every single rep is a border I stake. Nation of one, but the will is still immense. Building up an empire with a single fence. No outsourcing the labor, every brick is mine. Empire one, running on a solitary line. They think you need a team to build the strongest state. I'm the only worker and I'm never late. Empire one, ruling by myself, building up a kingdom with nobody else. Empire one, no borrowed hands, on the throne, building something massive, standing on my own. No coalition needed for the war I wage. Empire one, written on a solitary page. Every citizen is just the will I keep alive. Empire one is the only way I thrive. Flags planted, empire standing tall. Empire one, and I answer to it all. Grip me shaking, but I don't let go. White knuckle grinding, that's the only fool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Bar is heavy, fingers turning white. Every single rep is a losing kind of fight. Grip about to fail, but the wheel don't break. White knuckle holding on to everything at stake. Fingers screaming louder than the doubt inside. Every single second is another test of pride. They let go early when the burn gets real. White knuckle grip is the only thing I feel. White knuckle holding on for one more round. White knuckle feet still planted on the ground. White knuckle grip about to fail. White knuckle still I never been no bad. White knuckle, it's the only way I know. White knuckle grinding till I let it go. Callous building where the failure used to live. Every single rep is everything I give. Grip is trembling, but the mind stays locked in place. White knuckle written all across my face. They quick at the burn, I lean into the ache. White knuckle holding on to everything at stake. No chop can save you when the wheel's this thin. White knuckle grip is how the storm begins. White knuckle holding on for one more round. White knuckle feet still planted on the ground. White knuckle grip about to fail. White knuckle still I never been no bad. White knuckle, it's the only way I know. White knuckle grinding till I let it go. Let the fingers burn, let the forearm shake. White knuckle holding on to every choice I make. No release until the rep is fully done. White knuckle grip until the war is won. Bar comes down, hands are raw and free. White knuckle grip is what it took